Just 4 quarter-finals for them in 16 top-flight European seasons, so work to be done, and we're underway. And parity, by the look of things.
Forwards, right on, 7. Okay.
The ball sent north by Russell. This is Nick David. Show of the ball, decides to hold on to it. Kerr to the shorter side. Oh, space here for Head. Lovely burst from Head. He's gone beyond Russell. He's gone all the way, and it will slide home for a tremendous score on his Heineken Champions Cup debut. George Head in the 3rd minute of the game. Tommy Allen knocks over the 2. What a start for Tabai Matson's men. Harlequins leading Racing by 7 points to 0.
Particularly in these conditions with the rain coming down, I'm not sure. Unless you're on front foot ball and you can really kick to turn, I think the ball up in the air and putting pressure in the air is their best way.
Blue landing on the
Line out secured this time by Antoine Emery. On the blind side, preferred to Wenceslas Loré, and they pour forwards now. Approaching the 22 through Taofifanua, and Saïli's not too far away. And a decent old counter-up. Sends this on its way and punches it through. So Racing on the board. Harlequins leading by 7 points to 3.
There should be more points ahead. They certainly don't want to concede now.
Bind. Set. Steady.
Good pressure from Quins. Iribarren to Saïli. Head down and straight. Iribarren again. Whips it on its way. They've crossed the line. They've made it over. And they have their score. It's Kamika. The Fijian number 8 gets Racing's first. And right on the stroke of half-time. Killer blow.
Racing's best player, Saïli. Look at how he carries again. Gets him right over that gain line. He's carried, and he's been really, really good.
Final act of the opening 40 minutes. Finn Russell converts. Racing move into double figures. And there are smiles on the faces of the French side. Quins with the fastest start, thanks to George Head. And applying an awful lot of early pressure, particularly from the scrum, but Racing have bounced back soon enough, perhaps on the loose head.
I'll give him one more penalty, Bio Allo, and he'll be hooked.
Crouch.
Quins can feel something building here.
Bind. Set.
Quins need to make this pay. They've had all this pressure up the other end. Here's Esterhuizen darting back against the grain and crashing over. Has he grounded it? Craig Evans wants to check it. He's not convinced.
Let's listen to what the referee says. Is he going to say, I think it's a try?
Timo, please.
Go on, Craig.
My on-field decision is no try, because when I've come around, I've seen the ball held up. I just like to check where there's a grounding prior to the vision I had, please.
The TMO's looking for. That's a try.
Oh, looks
Craig,
solid,
give
it?
the try.
Yeah, vision from Ben Whitehouse, and for all the tremendous efforts of Gaël Ficou, Andre Esterhuizen strikes again for Quins, and they hit the front as a consequence.
Someone that size.
So wait till you take that to go off.
Emery's got no chance there. I think it's a 90 defending first.
In fact, he makes 2 mistakes. He steps in initially as the ball goes out, and then
Or blocked at least by George Head. This is Gallant. It's a neat little grubber through, but it's picked up by Davids. Oh! Okay, now that didn't look good. The momentum swung his legs up. That bit's all good. And then there's the lift, which takes him up, lifts him over.
Yeah, Craig, I agree. He just lifts him up and discards him.
And the TMO agrees. This is going to be red for Kamika.
8.
I just wonder.
Clearly above the horizontal, lands in a dangerous position. It's a red card.
What a twist. What a twist here at the stoop. Kitsione Kamika, who scored right at the death at the end of the first half, has been shown red.
Team.
And Gallant, oof, Oh, it's been kept in by Murley. And here's David. It looked like a curious kick from Warwick Gallant. Was he trying to be too clever with that?
Step back in line.
It's backfired spectacularly. He was trying to go as close as he could to the 5-metre line.
And that, on the other hand, is an absolute excellent kick, but
that arguably the most critical. 2.5 minutes remaining. Oh, and still they give Racing these opportunities, even if now camped deep inside French territory. Just 90 seconds remaining. Scrum under pressure now. Quins with a huge shove. And then the intercept, but not before the blast on the whistle.
At 20 years of age, Finn Baxter is our Heineken star of the match. Well done, young man. Dominated the scrum with a little bit of help from Wilco Lowe.
Oh, that one sailed wide. And fire it to the short side. Here's Marchant. Clung onto by Narasia. Kerr. Back it comes for Tommy Allen. Oh, who's sizing up the drop goal. He's dropped it. It won't matter.
No, there was a knock on his
That
will
be the final act.
I had no one there, just a knock on. I had no one there to get it. I had no one there to get it. If I'm wrong, I apologise, but there was a knock on. I had a knock on. I didn't have a chance for turnover. I didn't see a turnover.
And players are shaking hands. I just wanted to confirm that for 100% sure. There was a lot of confusion surrounding the referee. The Racing players were asking questions, but Harlequins have seen it through. A gritty display, a critical win, given what happened last week against the Sharks in Durban. They are up and running with a victory in the Heineken Champions Cup. And